Hello there, fellow survivors in the wilds. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RuneScape Dragonwilds. Episode 17. To kill a dragon and the land beyond. Wolves are very easy to kill if you knock them over initially, and very annoying to kill if they get the sort of jump on you where they're like pouncing about, because they're hard to hit, even when you do target lock. Because target lock, which I really haven't been using, is not perfect. You can still miss. So target lock is not a cure-all for accuracy at all. In fact, oh god, it's gonna force you to miss if the thing is actively dodging. Whereas if you compensate for the dodge, you can actually hit things that otherwise would have been missed by target lock. So target lock will work against you at times. Which is one of the reasons why you don't see me use it very much, even though my accuracy ain't perfect. At least it's my fault I miss, not the game's fault I miss. If that makes sense. When we're nearing the head of the skeleton, I just need to kill out some of the guards in the area. They are not really in my way, though. I wonder, I haven't... No, it doesn't look like that works. Alright, I now have the materials to make a challenge horn. It's 5 bronze, a tooth, and blood. Once you're in a swing, you can't, like, stop it. So I saw that after I had already clicked and was like, yep, well, I guess I get zapped. As you can see, once you're swinging, you, like, continue, you follow through, and you can roll out sometimes, but not always. Depends on what part of the swing you're in. Like, if you're already committed enough to it, you're kind of stuck doing it. So I've got a whole bunch of teeth. They weigh a lot, so I'm going to bring this home and craft a challenge horn. I'm probably closest to the entrance of the instance, so I'll use that as a teleport back. I do need more wool, I know that much, but this zone is kind of low-key not fun to farm in, so I want to go somewhere else. The lighting sucks. The atmosphere sucks. The line of sight vision sucks. Alright, where is the river? Here it is. Oh, you know, if it was dark before, it's about to get hella worse. Ow, don't shoot me in the butt. That's just rude. Because now I have to get through this, like, dank cave full of explosives at night. Why did I come here again? Oh, and not only that, one wrong step and I fall to my death. Because I don't have higher level rune crafting, where like I can summon a light spirit or fire spirit to light the way, like an auto torch, I'm sort of stuck just like blindly wandering around in the dark sometimes. Because I can't be bothered to like actually bring a torch with me. That's never gonna happen. My inventory space is too precious. So 1 dragon tooth, 1 blood sap, 5 bronze equals a challenge horn. And you would use this thing to summon and defeat Velgar, which, yeah, I'm not, like, ready to do, but at least I have the reagents now. So what am I missing? Missing 2 wool cloth for that. Actually, it might be a 2-to-1 ratio. Let me check. 1 wool cloth and 1 rough cloth equals 1 padded. Okay, never mind. I'm missing 2. And then I just have 1 more piece left to put on. Get close. Is there any other things that I've overlooked in terms of building? No. All of this I've built at least once. Okay, so we can make the robe. And just for reference, let's compare 2 robes. Identical in every stat, except for crafting material. One's gold, one's silver. So it's cosmetic only, as I think I had mentioned. Weapons, however, are obviously not. They have different stats. Okay, and then for the last one we need 4, which I think I have all the materials for. If I put this through, this is the last wool thread maybe I need. I'll know in a minute. Yeah, this looks sick. I mean, it kind of looks like I'm Spanish Inquisition and you wouldn't expect it, but it looks cool too. Here is the Dragon Bone Dagger. And this thing has a higher crit chance dagger versus, you know, the usual. And I already have a sword, so I'm not going to bother making that. But that was the other recipe I got from that zone. Oh, I already have all the wool cloth, so this is just a spare wool cloth. Cool. Another thing is my life protection is up to 75 from 50. Because the chest piece is the most important part. That's where your vital shield is. So if you were to make any piece first, probably it would make sense to make the chest piece first, for that reason. Which in my case I did the hood first, but I didn't have the materials for the chest piece at the time, so it was kind of moot. And here's the last 4 pet of cloth that I need. And do I need to smelt more gold for the boots? Or the leggings? No, I have the gold. I don't have the hard leather, but I believe I have the adhesive for the hard leather, so I can make the hard leather. So that's coming off the line, and that will be all of the armor that I need to fight the boss. So the current priority right now is prepare for fighting Velgar the dragon. So let's consider what I'll want. I'll probably want the Arcane Infusion to lower the stamina cost of casting. I am probably going to want the Empowering Potion to increase the chance of criticals against the dragon. I'll probably want more Life Wards, and then also a Magical Focus to increase the damage of magical attacks on my staff. And then like life wards as well, so that I can have temporary armor health thingies. All right, I'm in full tier 4. And of course health potions, yes. All please. I've been farming for it, so now I have 17 health potions. Cool. 3 poison potions should probably be enough. Just because they have a lasting effect after you take them, so that they're not a one and done. They do provide some immunity over time. I'm gonna bring the other potions that I have as like backup, just in case. We do have the shield in case I have to block a breath attack. Worst case. For this, I am going to leave these empty so that I just get some weed back. Some weeds. I keep saying weed, like I'm playing Schedule 1. I get some weeds back so that I can make more cure. I'll just leave them fallow. Let's put the plant cure away. I don't know why I didn't. And then maybe what I'll do is poison food, not XP food, because Velgar is obviously a poison dragon, so some base increased poison resistance seems prudent. So we've got poison resistance, magic attack buff, stamina reduced cost for magic attacks, critical hits increase, health, anti-poison, shield. I'll repair everything as well. I mean, I don't suspect that there's enough damage on my lightest staff to actually damage it down. And then the last thing I want to do is like maybe make some more air runes, so that because you know I have 314. I could have a few more. And life ward stuff, yeah. I'll remember. I'll do that too. Let's do all 50. There's the sweet spot. Now the life ward is very difficult to use mid-combat, so what I'll do is I'll craft up the highest quality one that I can make that provides the maximum amount, because I don't think there's going to be a lot of opportunity to use a whole bunch of them mid-combat. Like, that's wishful thinking. I'm not going to have that kind of breathing room against a dragon that wants to kill me. Alright, I have 800 of that. Which means making the... So, the big ones, which I can only do 2, but like that should be fine. I could get more. I'm not worried too much about it. So there we go. I got everything I need. I'm gonna rest up a little bit and then go kill a dragon. From priority, kill Velgar the dragon. Oh, insurance policy. Right where Cathan is located, I'll put a teleporter right here. Because, like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna make sure my walk of shame is as short as possible. Seems prudent. Alright. I'm not going to bother doing any of these boosts until I get over there. Because screw that noise. They're costly. So we're heading to that tower. Pretty easy to spot. And maybe I don't want to land on an archer that wants to kill me. I'm also going to... I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I died due to bad decisions. I don't want to talk about it. I'll get some standard life ward. For some reason, I feel like I wanted to make some extras. I don't know. Don't ask. Gravity is an unforgiving beast. Yeah, like a short walk of shame. Yeah, well, fair play. It was a short one. I mean, maybe it has something to do with I've been streaming for 12 hours and I'm a little fatigued. At least I didn't do it twice. Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's the weaker one. Okay. I obviously can't take another one of those for a bit because my soul is pretty screwed up right now. My soul scourge. And I don't need high damage dot to chip away at what dignity I have left. So we'll leave that be. And with any luck, I don't immediately get ganked by a berserker here too, like I did last time. I jumped straight into a death. Nope, he's not here. Cool. Did the buff run out? Yeah. The wind step buff is short. Very, very, very short. So if you don't immediately use it, it's gone. Unlike Surge, which is your dodge. Wind step is just like... I'll show you. You'll see a swirling effect around me. And when it's... So... It is... out. Already. It's like 3 seconds, maybe. Dang it. Stupid sandstone blocked my spell. Yo, what's up? Oh, he's still shooting at me, aren't you? Alright, I guess you get to die first, because I don't really want to get shot in the back. No, I think that would be a very long 10 seconds. Very generous. I think it's more like 3 to 5. If I was to actually pull out a timer. Maybe 5. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. About 5 seconds, I would say. I mean, I'm not awesome at counting, but yeah, definitely 5 at most. Alright. Lodestone. Maybe it would be smart not to have the teleport, like, directly on where the big tanky boss spawns, meaning the Thane. And it would be wise, not that I'm going to do it, to wait for my soul to repair, but I'm only acknowledging that that would be smart. I'm not actually going to do that. So here we go. All buffs on. Done. And Velgar. Oh, yeah, I kind of need the challenge horn. At least I knew. At least I knew. And I have the teleport to make it more convenient. I'm standing there, like, buff naked going, I'm ready. And he's like, ready for what? You're an idiot. Oh, you know what? I had the challenge horn. It's a quest item. I didn't put it down. Derp. Double derp. Extra derp. I'm just building up the anticipation here, guys. Yeah, I'm trolling you. Okay. Place the horn and summon Velgar. Yo! Toxic little piece of lizard crap. Let's fight. I am even gonna wait for you to say hi. I'm gonna come out blasted. Ugh, ouch, okay. First hit was yours. Well, technically mine still. No, you don't. I've seen that move now. poisoned. Not anymore, I'm not. So I have some poison immunity that's gonna last, but like he can still basically over poison me through it, if you're wondering. And I might as well heal, because, well, I guess it didn't need to heal. Okay. Jerk has 0 chip. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I got out in time. Two of them. All right, I'm out in time. Thank you, weird omelet that I ate. 3. Oh, okay, the last one hit me. I got overshielded. Please don't soul scorch me. Oh, good, I'm alive. Roll. Wait, the whole freaking platform is poisoned, you jerk. What a troll. Jeddick, thank you for the resub. Oh, you're gonna fly? Okay. Frickin' scorched earth policy, yeah? Ew, ew, ew. No, I'm out of stamina. Crap. Okay, I got poisoned. As you can see, he can like over-poison you and go right through it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Do not like. Feeling a bit like Iraq in the 2010s. Yep. Mission unaccomplished. I would suck at Souls games because, you know, they're really not my forte. But, you know, I'm not dead yet. So, like, there's something to be said for that. Famous last words! Don't curse the run! Eat it! You big lizard. Whew, alright. Bring Velgar's head to the wise old man. So something funny that happened to me the first time I ever did this boss fight in preparation for the stream. I died while killing Velgar, and I was like, oh no! And if that ever happens to you, don't worry, it's a quest item. You don't actually have to chop off his head or anything. You just have it. Also, if you're wondering, this is the exit platform, so if you're like, guys, how do I get down? It's this, like, unassuming triangle. I don't know why they made it like this. I guess to have a nice flat platform so you couldn't, like, hide behind something. Makes sense. But yeah, that's how to get down. No death marathon. I know that boss fight, but that's my only claim to fame. And I did go through all the regular potions, so. The dragon's dead. That's quite a victory. No, really. You should be proud of yourself. It's not every day you take out a draconic general infused with the elemental power of the earth, but you managed it. Well done. We can relax for a little while now, but not forever. Velgar was one tough cookie, but he's just a foot soldier, or the foot soldier. Queen Coldra is out there somewhere, and she doesn't sit quietly for long, or she won't sit quietly for long. Here, I'll take that rapidly decomposing head off you and give you something much better in return. Hand over the head. Now then, an adventurer's work is never finished. Trust me, I know. There's a strange door to the north, just past Ashian's watch, and it's sending up. Sorry. Stupid storm has no chill. Okay, well, whatever conversation that was, I can't continue because I got zapped while having it. That's hilarious. So I got Tome of the Dragon Slayer, which grants a large amount of experience in attack, magic, and range. And now an anti-dragon shield. Yeah, I didn't actually have to craft one, but oh, for the love of, come on. And then Draconic Visage, which is a powerful image of a fearsome dragon using crafting powerful equipment. So let's go back home. And take a look at the smithing anvil. You mix a anti-dragon shield with the visage and a core and some shards, and you get this lovely shield, the Dragon Blight shield, which is, I'll put the other shield away. But, so I'm basically done with what I intend to do this stream, but what I will do is I will show you the next zone, because I'm basically there, and I might as well just be like, hey, this is what you can look forward to if this was to continue as a teaser. So I suppose more spoilers abound, but like, you know, if you want it teased. So the Dragon Shield here has a pretty cool property, which a perfect block will cause your enemy to get poisoned. I will demonstrate it in just a moment against some unassuming noob. Oh, perfect. Screw all these guys. I am the dragon now. Where are you, Warband? Ah, there you are. I fail. Come on. It's a perfect parry, which is actually easier to do when you lock on target, because a block doesn't work. Okay, apparently there we go. Now all these guys are poisoned. Oops. Oh, they're breaking my platform, so yeah, you're dead now. You're dead to me. It has a cooldown, so as you can see, this runt didn't get it again. But yeah, that's it. How dare they break my platform. It's a pretty cool shield. For its like, haha, you're poisoned ability. I like it, at least. Alright, let's go and head over to the strange door. So, I'm gonna say like 10 minutes left or so. Thereabouts. I don't have a teleporter anywhere near there. Technically I have one here, so that's not that bad. Okay, I have everything I need. Let's go. I actually really like the look of this character with like the cloak and the shield and sword. So we're heading yonder, and again, I want to reiterate, I skipped over an enormous amount of stuff for this zone. I did no side quests for this zone, and there's a lot of them. So, this is feeling a bit more like a speedrun without the actual speedrun part, in that I did no side quests, I didn't talk to anyone, I just like beelined forward, and I'm missing a lot of stuff. I'm missing like recipes, I'm missing armor, I'm missing just a whole bunch of goodies. I won't specifically name them, but it would be worth doing. As a consequence, that's a direwolf, isn't it? Yeah, actually, swords and daggers are way more effective against wolves than magic because they're so nimble. They just like jump away. I actually don't want to knock him off the cliff here though, because your loot is gonna go bye-bye. Don't fight near the edge of cliffs. Like, even if you knock the enemy off, a lot of your attacks are forward thrusting. Like, I'm not moving forward. My regular slashes move me forward, so it's really easy to just keep slashing your way off a cliff without meaning to. Another thing is the shields themselves have durability, so if you rely a lot on block, you'll break that thing pretty quick. So the path over is about here. Yeah, and there's one of the special trees. Yep. There's even, little spoiler, a whole quest line related to these trees that I did not do. Because I don't have an infinite time. You missed it point blank. How embarrassing. He's gonna shoot me in the sky and like drop me into the abyss, isn't he? That would suck. I'm gonna collect some of this bark, but maybe not all of it. What this really, at this point, what it really serves is a way to quickly recharge all of my warding. Because I'm not going to do a heck of a lot of crafting left with it. Because I'm kind of outgrowing this zone. So here we go, ignoring the everything here and the fact that none of the Garo decided that the old man needed to die. Plot armor.
Yes.
Now then, an adventurer's work is never finished. Trust me, I know. See this creepy little passageway? There's a door at the bottom wreathed in magic and the spooky stuff that necromancy. I've been studying it for a while and I've learned the words to allow access. Obviously, I'm not going to open it, so I'm giving the words to you. You need to go up to the door and say, Mors introitum quero, and it should let you in. Well, go on, get. I don't have all day to hold your hand. There's something weird and sinister. Go poke it with a stick like you always do. I really like how he's like, you're the idiot. Go. And you're like, I mean, I guess I'm the new Cathan. I guess I know how Cathan died. The old man was like, oh yeah, he was always reckless. It's like, was he reckless or did you send him to his doom? Because I am not convinced you didn't just send him to his doom. In fact, I'm almost certain you were the culprit. So, Moore's thing, and here we go.
When Queen Kuldra overthrew the Dragonkin, her brood set the divided realms of Ashenfall ablaze. Every territory burned, save one. Fell Hollow. Here, tyranny gave way to compassion. Imeru and her mate shielded their people, and peace endured. Kuldra saw mercy as betrayal, and thus her mate was slain. Grief consumed Imeru. She sought a curse that would twist her sorrow into power. She rose against Kuldra, but it was not enough, and Imeru fell, wreathed in flame. In the underworld she drank deep of Numenon, clawing her way back from death. Resurrected but twisted, with an insatiable hunger for souls, she consumed everyone in her path. Only the undead remained, and Fell Hollow became a place of rot and wither. In the deep place, an ancient primordial being stirs. Death himself has come, seeking one bold enough to break the curse and end Imeru's torment once and for all.
New zone, who dis? We're in Fell Hollow. Speak to the temple's inhabitant. That's a misnomer. There's 2 people here, but whatever. Well, 3, I guess, counting myself, if I still have a soul. So here's a lodestone that I didn't have to build. And if you're wondering why I can't die, this is why. Oh, cease your cowering. You're not dead. You still have at least 20 minutes before I reap your soul. Haha, little joke. Mostly. You'll probably die a few times, but I'll bring you back to life. Like I've been doing. I still have work for you after all. I know why you're here. A little bit of a problem with the dead not actually dying. Welcome to Fell Hollow. This whole region is infected with a terrible withering. Some dread curse that untethers the soul and drags it to the river Numenon without ever sailing upon it, preventing the dead from moving on. This cannot stand. I need you to investigate this. Find out what went on. Resolve it if you can. I shall reward you for your efforts, as well as continue this little resurrection situation. A fair bargain, I am sure you agree. I don't know why you didn't do this for Cathan, dude. He was obviously the better candidate, as he was stupid enough to fight a dragon and ignore the ads, but whatever. I would start seeking out an old friend of yours, young Cathan. Oh, zing. He's been doing some work for me, investigating the site of some necromantic ritual or other. So obviously, he had something in store for that dude. Before you do that, though, you'll need to get into Fell Hollow. A colleague of mine, Posty Pete, can help you with that. Now, before you go anywhere, there's something else I'd like to discuss: soul fragments. These little stones are of no use to you, but are very useful to me. They contain the last traces of the poor souls of Fell Hollow, and I would like to help them move on. If you come across any of these soul fragments, please bring them to me, and I'll happily exchange them for special items you cannot get anywhere else. Here, let me show some of the items available to you. So he's got armor sets, like necromancer armor or archer armor or tank armor. These are power level 5. When you're close to death, teleports you to your current bed. Or increase melee damage, increase armor value, increase weak point damage with ranged weapons, increase magic damage, and then robes of cloaks. Rather, they're literally all the same. They're just colored. And those cost soul fragments. The tiers of armor go up to 6. So, big picture, this is an early access game. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 plus, let's say. And then where I am now is 5. And this is not the last chapter of what is currently available. Again, I skipped all of the side quests here. If I reasonably did these side quests, this is like maybe 15, 20 hours of side quests that I just like whizzed past. Yeah, that's roughly the picture. All right. Hey there, bit lost? No body to point you in the right direction for a good tailor? Because frankly, you look like you could use some work. I assume you're trying to get into Fell Hollow. Nasty place. I wouldn't be seen dead there. Still, if you're determined to head on through, you'll need to shed a few pounds. You'll need to get soul rifted, my friend. You need to get that spirit of yours dragged a little into the world of the dead. It's the only way to get through this here gate. See, that horrible red stuff over there? I know it looks nasty. I certainly wouldn't have the stomach for it. But if you're going to need to dip your toes in for a minute or two to get nice and soul rifted, that'll let you see things you living types never get to see. You'll want to find a purification pool once you found your way past that wall. There's one down the path out of here, I think, but I'm getting ahead of myself there. Get to it quick. The longer you're soul rifted, the more likely she is to spot you, Coldra. And the worst thing, and the worst things will get. If that dragon finds you, you're dead. No two ways about it. Oh, and when you're done all that, come back to see me. I've got something I could use a hand with. An actual hand, since I don't have any. So that is a spectral gate, and you can only go through a spectral gate if you're soul rifted. And stepping in any of this pink crap gets you soul rifted. So now I'm soul rifted. One interesting consequence of being soul rifted, I am not hungry or thirsty anymore because I don't have a soul. Or don't have a full soul. And here we are in the Bleak Fields Valley. And as Posty Pete informed me, I should cure this soul rift ASAP, because as you can see in the top, or the center of my bottom screen there, I have a timer. I'm on borrowed time. And essentially, as he explained, if you don't cure that, you're dead. You'll be seen by Sauron and get killed. Maybe it's not the Eye of Sauron, but it sure feels like it. So this is a purification pool, and essentially the way this works is as your soul rift progresses, the souls that attack you get harder and harder and harder, and then at the end of the timer you're just dead. So we want to make it over to the soul rift before that happens. Open up the portal, or the purification, and come on, soul. I want a soul to attack me. But essentially, as soon as you do this, you stop seeing the ghosts. But whatever. We're purified. And this is what the new zone looks like. It's massive, by the way. This is just a small fraction of it. Full of zombies and spectral beings and blight. And now that I'm seeing world in true color, anytime you step on this stuff, this is the soul rift stuff. Plus, any water that you draw from like corrupted water sources will also impart the same sort of soul rifting effect. And now that I've cured my soul rift, I think this is where I'm going to leave off for this marathon. Thank you for tuning in to RuneScape Dragonwilds, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but I'm not looking for feedback or spoilers. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, viewers that came to the live stream, and also viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. So thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow adventurers.